Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Son. You're watching the Football Corner. David Raya to Arsenal, confirmed, done, deal, he's in. And also an unfortunate injury to Timber, as well as some other exits. Let's get into it, let's discuss it, let's talk about it. So guys, firstly, if you're new, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this transfer window, as well as what your thoughts are on the latest signing and what your thoughts are on the unfortunate injury to Kieran Tierney. Now let's start off with getting the bad news out of the way first. Let's start off with the Kieran Tierney injury, which was very unfortunate. So during the Nottingham Forest game, he went into a challenge and unfortunately looked like he was injured on his left knee. Then they assessed it, came back out for the second half, and as he was making a turn on his right knee, he stopped and then started to hold his right knee. So at the moment, from what we know, they're saying that it might be an ACL injury. He might have torn it, or it might have been a slight tear. So what we have to look at right now is how long this injury is going to have him out for. So from what I can see, from what the information that we've been given from the club, there has been a scan and it's not looking too good. But they are going to confirm, because they are having him talk to specialists, as well as to have more scans just in case, because from what I've seen doctors say on the internet, because I've seen a couple doctors come out talk about the injury, they said that apparently if it is an ACL injury and he's torn it fully, they'd know already by now. So it could be a slight tear, possibly it could be the MCL that could be injured. So we have to wait and see what could happen. He could be out for less time, but at the moment it's not looking good. If it is the ACL and he has torn it, then I'm sorry guys, but it's going to be 7 to 9 months that he's going to be out for. We might not even see him for the rest of the season, because that's how important, that's how bad ACL injuries are, unfortunately. Like they literally take so long to heal, because they have to have surgery, they have to go for rehab and get back into playing and stuff. And listen, players don't come back the same often. On often occasions, they don't come back the same after an ACL injury. So listen, I'm praying right now, I'm praying and I'm hoping that Allah guides him through this time, man. I'm hoping that he can guide him through this time and he comes back to us in one piece as the player that he was before, because these injuries mentally and physically are they take such a toll on you. So hopefully he comes back to us safe and he's all good and ready for hopefully even the end of the season, if we can maybe see him. But at the moment, we don't know how bad the injury is. Now moving on to the next bit of news, David Raya to Arsenal. What a player, man, what a player. He's with us. We've got now Ramsdale and David Raya in the goalkeeping position. That depth in the goalkeeping position is amazing, and I'm just so happy. I'm so blessed that we can actually be in this position now. Obviously, I know, yeah, we've known for a while that David Raya is going to be an Arsenal player, but listen, it's done now, it's official. He's ready, he can play for us, he's registered. So to have that depth is going to be so clinical, so important for us this season, because you can split the games. Like there's not that much between those two goalkeepers, and they're two very good goalkeepers. So for me, I'm just happy that the club is moving in the right direction, getting the right players for depth and improving not just the first team, but improving the squad overall. This is so important for us guys, and in this journey that we're on, this is going to be pivotal to get him in and have the backup just as good, if not better than the main goalkeeper. That is amazing news, and I cannot wait to see him play his first game for Arsenal. Now moving on to a bit of transfer news, I'm going to start off with Balogun. So at the moment, Monaco are looking to pencil in a 50 million bid. Listen, 50 million euros is the price that has been asked by Arsenal. This whole time we've been asking for 50 million. 50 million euros is the price that will take Balogun away from the Emirates and take him to his future club. Now, Inter, they've come out of the race. They ain't got the money for that. I know that Tottenham were interested. That's just stupidness. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that because I'm so serious. They think we're selling to them. They better add a couple more zeros on that, because they can give us 100 million, 150 million, 200 million. Yeah, they can have him for that, but they're not having him for the same price as Monaco. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Now, I'll be so honest with you guys. Florent Balogun over this summer window, it's been a bit of a mockery, to be honest, because he's done some very foolish things, like sitting there watching Inter Milan games and doing these little things on his Instagram with these stories of Inter Milan. Just, it looks like he's trying to force a move and trying to just distance himself as far away from Arsenal as possible. And also doing stuff like taking Arsenal out of his bio. And I'll be honest, listen, Balogun, he has to be. I don't want players that are not professional, and that is very unprofessional from him. And I'll be honest, listen, he's going to be gone now, so we just got to look forward and move forward with this, and hopefully he can have whatever he can have a good career in the future. Obviously, I don't wish nothing bad on him. I don't wish him to have a bad career or anything, but I wish him all the best, and I hope that he can flourish, because listen, he's a hair lender, let's face it. So I rate Balogun. I thought that he might have had a future at Arsenal, but the club want to go with Eddie Nketiah, so we're not really going to criticize that. We're not going to get into that, but yeah, listen, I hope he does what's best for his future. Now, the last bit of news which I'm going to touch on is Kieran Tierney, and actually it's two bits of news, because Kieran Tierney is linked away from the club. I'm hearing talks of Aston Villa, as they're about to lose Lucas Digne to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia actually coming in for him, so they are about to lose Lucas Digne, so they might be in the market for a left back. And also Newcastle are looking for a left back, and at the moment the price that's being touted is £25 million. So I'll be honest with you, as long as we can get that £25 million, I wanted him to stay, because I thought that Tierney really had a future in this club. I thought that we could have played him and possibly inverting Timber if he inverted on the right, but at the moment Timber's obviously injured, so that scraps that. So at the moment we're looking, regardless on the Timber injury, it's come out anyway saying that the club, regardless if Timber was injured or not, they were still looking to get rid of Tierney. So either way, he's gone. And now the club are actually looking at bringing in Xiao Cancello. We're linked to Xiao Cancello again. Obviously towards the start of the window there was a few reports here and there saying that we're linked to Xiao Cancello, but that was just, listen, we all know as Arsenal fans, everybody watching this video, you and me both know that Arsenal is always linked to so many players at the start of the transfer window. It's always happened to us and it always will be. So we didn't really know what to take serious and what wasn't serious. So now we've come back and reignited that interest in Xiao Cancello. We could be stepping up our pursuit of Xiao Cancello and hopefully bringing him to the club. Listen, I'll take him, I'm not gonna lie. Although he's a bit disrespectful to Pep, and I don't really rate players that are disrespectful to their managers, listen, his talent is still unmatched. Yeah, even when this guy was at Man City, he was one of the best left backs in the world, let alone just in the Premier League. So I would take him at Arsenal. He's a wonderful player that can help us with the Champions League, as well as helping us rotate with players and help the overall squad balance and the squad depth. So yeah, listen, as long as we can just make sure we're getting these deals done and over the line, we still have to go in for an attacker. I feel like we still need a right winger, someone that can be a backup to Saka. Diaby was one of the names that I pointed out because I really like Diaby, but he's obviously gone to Aston Villa, and already we can see that he's showing that he's worth every penny for Aston Villa, given that he scored against Newcastle. I know they lost the game embarrassingly, but still he's shown that he has the ability and the potential to be a top player in the Premier League. So we still need to go in for that attacker, Saka backup, and we will see what will happen with that. But other than that, guys, that's all the stories that have been covered today. Like I said before, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification if you're new, so you can tune into every single YouTube video that I post and every single live stream. Make sure to hit the like button and make sure to comment down below. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this transfer window so far. Let me know what your thoughts are on the unfortunate injury to Timber, as well as us being linked to Xiao Cancello, Kieran Tierney's exit, and David Raya signing for Arsenal. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We're going to be doing regular live streams for all the big games as well, guys. So as well as every single Arsenal game, obviously some games I'm going to be at the stadium, but any game that I'm not at the stadium, I'm going to be doing a live stream for, and we're going to be doing live streams for a lot of the top games. So a lot of the games that are such as Liverpool versus Man City versus Man United, Liverpool versus Arsenal, obviously. Liverpool versus Man United. So we're going to be doing watch alongs for a lot of the big games. So guys, I can't wait to go on this amazing journey on YouTube with you guys. Thank you very much for supporting. We're at 321 subscribers now, and it's just going up so fast. So thank you very much, guys. I'm truly blessed to have you all supporting my content and watching me on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So thank you very much for tuning into every single video that I put out. Thank you very much for tuning in for today. I love you all. Come on, you Gunners. See you later. Bye.